And a very good evening to you. This is Herky, one of the admins here on the MoneyByte team, and a very Merry Christmas to you. It is December 2021. It's been a challenging year for everybody physically and mentally with the COVID epidemic around, but the MoneyByte team have been working long and strong to create what has been a very interesting and prosperous year for the MoneyByte project as a whole. I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank you for your support throughout the year. We couldn't have done it without you, without our community, without our investors. We are nothing. So it's down to you, the MoneyByte investors and the supporters, that we are where we are today. So thank you. Let's just have a quick review of what we have achieved this year and what MoneyByte is all about. Well, MoneyByte was launched back in March 2018. The first couple of blocks, we were on proof of work. We were mining. But then we evolved in 2019 to become a POS and masternode coin. Now, this time last year when we brought our plans out for 2021, we wanted to make MoneyByte a widely available digital currency, become a digital investment vehicle, and be transparent and an open cryptocurrency. I honestly believe that we have achieved those three things. And in 2022, we will carry those three aims through to the next year, because it is important that we maintain that on an ongoing basis. So with that, what I'd like to do is open it up to my fellow team members as to how they think 2021 has gone for MoneyByte. With that, I'd like to call maybe Jimmy to the mic. Jimmy, what do you think has gone well this year for MoneyByte?
Well, I don't know. Hello, Paul. Hello, Pete. Hello, Carlos.
We're all here. That's great.
Hi, Jimmy.
Welcome to this Christmas New Year's Eve podcast. Vodcast it is. We're webcamming at the moment. We never did this before, so this is the first time we're webcamming. What do I think about 2021? Do one of you guys know how many hedged pools we had at the start of the year?
12. I'm guessing. I think.
Pete, do you know? Do you have any?
Well, we had different hedge pools or nodes that we were running in total?
No, the hedge pools. I think it was 12 indeed, or around
that. I believe it was somewhere around that level, somewhere between 15 and 20, yes.
And we now have between the 45 and the 50 pools.
That's correct.
That's the first thing I like about 2021. That's what we achieved. That's really smooth of the MoneyByte team. And I have to give a lot of credits to this guy here. It's Paul, who has set up a lot of nodes, a lot of pools, new pools. So that's cool. And Paul and Pete, they discovered a new item. That's the lending. So people can, and that was a game changer for the platform, because we launched Energy and we've launched Divi through the lending also. So that's something we have accomplished also. Very good.
Some extra flex nodes, didn't we, Jimmy?
Yeah, that's something that this guy here in the corner, also his credits. Flux is one of the big ones on our platform. We had Horizon, that was the biggest one for 2020, and then Flux came. Trump suddenly grew out of nothing, but Flux is really a big one at the moment. And we have how many nodes, Paul?
6.
6 nodes. That's really. There aren't very much platforms that can say they are running 6 Flux nodes for all their investors. And we, the team, we have. Really cool. That's what I want to mention about 2021, Pete. Really good from the team, from MoneyByte.
Yeah, those Flux nodes, fair play, Paul. Good selection there. Obviously, the values on Flux are up and down every day. Currently, even today, it's worth $150,000. I've seen it as high as almost $250,000. That is phenomenal. And to bring those to the platform, no wonder it is attracting so much interest. There's actually $33,000 worth of MoneyByte actually on that node, and it's still providing immense returns.
The picture of Paul.
Paul, how do you think this year's gone?
Exceptionally well. Started out with a coin called Dynamic, was making the masternode. They then announced they were going to change the collateral amount. I had 3,000 coins to make 3 nodes, and they were going to change it to 5,000. When they announced that, it just took off, and I think it reached like $3. So there was no way I could mine that. So I ended up pocketing close to 10 grand on that, and then investing it in other things. And it just was a snowball throughout the year with Cowrie coin, all the economy, SUV, Trump coin, Monk, malware bytes. I got to say, it probably had maybe about 15 coins Moon on our platform. And I'm so ecstatic about the coins doing it. But where I'm not so happy was there wasn't enough investors on our platform to capitalize on it. They just didn't diversify. They would move like a herd of cattle. Oh, let's graze over here because Trump coin just went up. Well, you got to be in it before it goes up. Yes, you're still reaping rewards now that it's gone up. But there are so many coins on the platform that we added throughout the year, and there was just not so many investors capitalizing on it. I can name 3 of them right now that I'm the only one on. Sibcoin, it trades on Bitrex. Yes, it's down in the tubes, but what happens when it takes off?
Yeah.
I'm the only one on it. I'm going to reap those rewards just like I did with the other 15 coins. And yes, Flux is the biggest one that has really taken off. I mean, Horizon did very well also this year. I think we need to get rid of some of the stuff moving forward. I don't know, am I jumping the gun? For coming year, I think some of the things like corn on the staking platform needs to go.
Yeah.
Platinum coin, I really thought that was going to be a good one to be in. And I've got 6 nodes running, 3 on the platform, 3 for myself. And they just shut down shop. No Discord, no Telegram, no nothing.
They're a bit disappointing, aren't they?
Yeah, unfortunately, I thought they had a good team there, but it looks like one of those exit things. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to get rid of it, and we'll go into something else. I'll do the research, just like when I was a stockbroker. Find something good and basically turn it in to gold. I mean, how many have we had that did over 100% this year?
Very true.
In value. I can't even count them all.
Yeah, yeah, indeed.
Very good. Yeah, we got in at the right times, and the MoneyByte investors are continuing to reap the rewards of that. And as you say, sometimes we have to cleanse out the ones that haven't done so well to make space for more potential mooning coins, the ones that are going to the moon, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, many thanks for that, Paul. Carlos, we had a question come in from one of our community members Maybe you could help with it. It's a very generic question, really, but what do you consider the purpose of MoneyByte is? Would you like to your view on that?
Yeah, of course, yeah. I think MoneyByte is, like Paul was saying, an investment platform where it's basically redistributing the wealth by the investors. You invest in MoneyByte, you put it in the platform, and you get other forms of income back. That's, in simple layman terms, what it is. The issue is, in my opinion, like you guys were saying about exit scams, people following the wealth, etc. It's perhaps too good to be true. And if people get so, I just simply go on, buy MoneyByte, and get rewards every week. What's the catch? And I think that's the part that people need to gain confidence that it is actually true, it actually happens, and they can actually provide it. And on that note, it's what Paul was saying about people moving the funds wherever they move it. And I understand, but like, they move it wherever they think there's space to be moved, and their opinion should be respected. It's what it is. Like you said, we depend on them. They make money or they lose money. It's still the individual owns own ideas or own decisions. Regardless, dwell on other things. Yes, basically, simply, it's an investment platform, and what I mean is, you buy MoneyByte from one of the exchanges. You can then invest it, or even get even more MoneyByte to a level that you're happy, and then getting passive income, and it's as simple as that. And that's the bit that we need perhaps to do better next year, is to reach more people and show them how easy it is to invest. How easy, because I think the word itself, investment, it's wrong as such. I think we need to be simplifying the terms. It's basically, we buy one apple, we leave it there 4 months, and we'll have 40 apples. I'm not saying this is the ROI. I'm just saying that it's just, people need to understand that don't eat the apple now, and you'll get more apple, and you'll get a tree in the end. It's more like that.
Or another way, you buy one apple, you invest that apple, and you get orange, pears, grapes, and watermelons, and you still get to keep your apple.
Absolutely, Paul. But we need to be letting people know that sometimes the apple rots as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Paul, that leads me thank you for that, Carlos. Paul, that nicely leads me on to another question that we received is, how many investors do you think that we have on the platform now?
I honestly don't know. I'm not on the back end to see that. So,
yeah. Well, from it's hard to tell because everyone is obviously using pseudonym names, if that's the correct phrase. But I would estimate somewhere between 250 and 300 investors on the master nodes. On the POS side, what are we looking at there? Somewhere 70, 80?
well, that is known because you can actually see that on the website. Yeah, probably a good number is to say 70. A lot of people there's diversification, so they might be on Xeon, and then they might also be on Denarius, and they might also be on IQ, or whatever is on the staking platform. I don't think IQ's on there. SUV is, and Monk is. So one investor for a small amount of 100 MoneyByte gets to invest for the whole year on every single platform coin we offer. And I think there's 32 of them.
It's very good value.
There's 32 coins staking on our platform right now.
How did the team create the blockchain without a C++ developer? Yeah. we started in 2017, 18, both together.
Yeah, March 2018, wasn't it?
We sort of took over a project called Bitcoin Monster, and we tried to make something of it. They had also a sort of platform, but at the end it wasn't what we wanted. We want to professionalize, and so we thought about renaming the whole stuff, creating a new name, but the chain, and I'm thinking loud, the chain was not corrupt but weak, because we had 4 or 5 miners mining on the blockchain. It was a proof of work chain, and then there were auto exchange pools. Do I say that correct, Paul? Auto exchange?
Auto exchange, yep.
They come in with a lot of proof of work power. They mine your coin and then they leave, and there is a lot of hash rate on your chain, and we were left over with 4 or 5 miners, and the chain didn't move forward, and that happened almost each week. So at a certain moment we decided to go look for someone who would help us create a new blockchain. We found someone. He can have the credits for it. It was a guy named Circuit Breaker. He made a copy of IQ. I don't know. Yeah. Ignition coin. It was, and Ignition is a direct copy of Nova coin, and Nova coin was a very promising project back then. I'm talking about 5 years ago, but there were Dutch developers on that chain, very promising. The second Dash they were called, but they failed somehow, left the project. Very good project, but no one did something with it, so all other copies came of that chain, and we copied from Ignition coin because Ignition had a very good copy of Nova. They had a very stable chain, no faults. The chain always keeps moving, whatever happened. So we decided to make a copy of that, and we found the guy Circuit Breaker. We paid him money for it to create a own blockchain, and we swapped the users from Bitcoin Monster. We swapped them to MoneyByte. So MoneyByte is a complete new project, complete new chain, but with the old members from Bitcoin Monster chain, we hired sort of that guy for our project, and that's why we don't have a C++ developer at the moment in our team, because we hired someone and then that guy went his own way and we went our own way with our project. And here we are with Pete and Paul. Paul is also from almost the beginning at our team. You can say that these 3 members are the main of the project, and meanwhile a lot of others came in. Also this guy Carlos, he came into the project, and we are now with 5-6 people. The most actively at the moment are these 4, but all the others are also working on the project. But that's the story. Why don't we have a C++ developer? We made the project, we hired some help for the blockchain, and we are the team behind the project.
What is important, and what I think many other cryptos is that we focus on the use case, bringing use cases for people to actually have a need to purchase MoneyByte. Our wallet is serviceable. It's basic. It might not be the most technologically advanced, but it does what it says on the tin. And we are totally focused on providing the use cases to drive the demand for those MoneyBytes, keep that supply low. You have a look how much is on GravX and SouthX. There's hardly enough even there enough to make one masternode. That's because we drive the use cases forward week after week after week.
There's a dog. There's a dog beneath you.
Down, boy, down. So, Jimmy, that leads me nicely on to one of the last questions that we did have.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a tricky one because the question reads, how many MoneyByte does the team own? Now, we've got to take into account there that when investors invest on the platform, they are merely loaning us those MoneyByte, which are then created into nodes. Can you explain a little bit more about how many MoneyByte the team is master nodes are being run?
Yeah, we're always open about everything. We swapped 5 million coins from Bitcoin Monster to MoneyByte, and I thought it was 100,000 or 200k were left over, never used, and we used those coins to burn them. I put them on a wallet and away the keys. So all those 5 million coins that were pre-mined are distributed to all users. And yes, I have a big amount of MoneyByte coins because I had a big amount of Bitcoin Monster coins. Meanwhile, I'm also buying on the exchanges. This guy here is also buying on the exchanges. We are not stupid. We run this project and we think this project will have a very bright future. And I invest in a lot of crypto projects, not because I want to give my money away, but because I think those projects will flourish and I will make money with it. I think MoneyByte will flourish and I think I will make money with it. But if I don't buy MoneyByte coins, if I don't invest into MoneyByte, there's nothing in it for me. So yes, I have MoneyByte coins. Yes, Pete does have MoneyByte coins. Paul does. But those are mine. Those are Pete's and Paul's and Carlos's. Those are not from the team. So everyone on the team has private coins. Some can have a lot. Some can have lesser. The earlier you're in it, the more you can have. The team doesn't own coins. We don't have coins from the team. We privately give coins to the team. We lend notes to the team. The team gets MoneyByte coins from people who invest on the platform. And meanwhile, I'm scrolling through the website so people who view this video can see what I mean. If you click on join the pool, then you can deposit coins, but you deposit MoneyByte coins. You will gain flux in this case, but you deposit MoneyByte coins. But those MoneyByte coins aren't gone. Those are your coins, and we use those coins to run masternodes because we want to gain more with your MoneyByte coins. The more masternodes we are running, the more coins the team is generating, and then with the coins we are generating, we are setting up MoneyByte hedge pools, Mon. There's also a pool Mon where you invest MoneyByte and you will gain MoneyByte. They are running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 MoneyByte nodes, and those coins are generated mostly by rewards from the masternodes we run with lended coins. So yes, the team now has a lot of some sort of, I think 2-3 nodes. The other ones are still lended. But all the coins that are on the platform, and I think those numbers are also on the website. Let me see. Or maybe Pete knows how many MoneyByte is on the platform at the moment.
Oh, well, you definitely threw that one at me there, Jimmy. Just 1 second.
But meanwhile, I will talk all those MoneyByte coins, the number which Pete will name in a few seconds. All those MoneyByte coins are yours. You lend them to us and we keep them safe, but we use them to run masternodes, but those are not us.
Just off the top of my head, just just for memory, Jimmy, on the hedge pools, I think there is 1,176,315 mol.
Yeah. Yes,
And don't forget,
you didn't search it, just that I don't
hypothetically, I think on our fixed interest pools, there's 244,917, just roughly.
Yes, roughly.
So the total amount locked up within just those two alone amounts to roughly 1,421,233 MoneyByte coins.
And those coins are mostly yours. I know Paul is also investing in some hedge pools, so his coins are on the platform. Those are still Paul's coins, but the team is using them to run masternodes. And those coins are not on exchanges. That's the power of a platform, because those coins cannot be sold. The team uses them to run masternode. If Paul says, I want my coins back, I don't do this. I say, okay, here are your coins back. That's how we work. And you can go to our Discord server and ask many investors, is this team safe? Do they give your coins back? And they will all say, yes, if I withdraw, I get my coins back. Each Sunday I get payouts, and that's how it works. To come to the question again, how many MoneyByte does the team own? I think roughly there are 3 masternodes that are team coins.
Yeah. Very low amount.
Unless the question was directed at how many does us 3 own?
Well, if that's private, and I don't think that's good to know. No, I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
I can say it's more than 2 nodes, but is it lesser than 20 nodes? Yes, I think so. I have a little bag, and Pete also have a little bag, and Paul I know also have a little bag, but we are not.
But I'm building my little bag. My bag gets bigger every day.
But what is important is every one of those coins has either been mined when it was Bitcoin Monster and switched, or has been purchased from the exchange.
Yeah, we have to get a warning to the people. This guy here is buying your coins from the exchanges. So keep them off the exchanges, because he's buying them all, you fools. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm building another masternode. I'm 12,000 away. You want to sell them? I'll take them in at 149 sats.
I saw a guy selling, buying coins on graphics and putting them on another exchange for.
Yeah.
I don't know why people do it, but people be careful, because this project is 3 years old now. It's only at the beginning. Keep your coins. That's advice from me.
My track record should speak for itself. Flux, SUV, Trump Coin, Monk, Malware Bytes. I don't invest in things that don't work. That should be a hint.
Hints taken. Anyway, that's great. Thank you for all your guys' input. Carlos, anything finally to add before we wrap things up on the marketing front? How do you see the marketing going during 2022?
It is difficult. It is difficult to set ourselves apart because of the difficulties and to make it the story believable as such. Well, the story is believable, but people buying into it.
I think he's falling apart.
Having the mindset of buying tomorrow and selling the day after for 1 million times over. And unfortunately, such projects still happen, and such stories still happen, and it is difficult. But one at a time, like I said, if next year we have 500 investors, it's 100% growth on the platform, and little by little, serious investors are want to make money, and instead of the price rising, shooting up, attracting a lot of people, making the money, selling, and moving on with life. That's not what we are about. I think 3 more years, triple the value, triple the investors, and we're all happy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, many thanks for that, Carlos. Right. That's great. Thank you for all your guys' input and insights into the future going forward. But I know some of you are probably just tuned in for the MoneyByte Christmas quiz. And with that, I will hand over to Jimmy for question number 1.
Yeah, I've made 2 questions for the MoneyByte quiz. The first question, you see it in the video now. You can see it appearing. Find the capitals. The team members are located in a country, and you have to name 3 capitals of the countries we live in. The first 5 people who will send us the 3 capitals of the team members, the country we live in, will gain each 50 MoneyByte coins.
50?
50 MoneyByte coins. So that's the first 5. So that's 250 MoneyByte coins.
That's coming out of your pocket, right? Not mine.
And this guy is going to... that's for the first question. So again, I will give it in. Find the capitals. There it is. And the first 5 people who sent in 3 capitals of team members of the country we live in will gain 50 MoneyByte coins each. Second row of questions from the people. We have 5 more questions. The first question is for Pete. Pete, someone sent it in a question. Who are the admins of MoneyByte?
Can I phone a friend? Jimmy! Well, I am pleased to introduce myself. I am one of the administrators here on the MoneyByte project. My name is Pete, otherwise known as Herky, and you can always find me on Discord. And the other administrator of MoneyByte is... This is where you come in, Jimmy.
Jimmy!
Jimmy, otherwise known as Willem from the Netherlands.
Yeah. Those are the admins, of course. And people are asking, this guy with the red circle around him, isn't he number 3? Well, Paul is a head member of the team. So he is. We don't do anything without Paul. So
I'm your bot manager. My bot controls the Discord. So
without Paul, we are lost.
And I must just say, Carlos does have some super duper magic program which helps us with social media as well, and we do appreciate Carlos's input as well.
We are the admins. Paul is a head member of the team, but if we didn't have Carlos or Tammy, who is away for a long time now, but if we didn't had Carlos, Tammy, and all the others who helped us, there was no MoneyByte. We need each other, so that's. Question number 7, and that's a question for Pete and Paul together. What project on the hatched pools is the favorite pool from the team? It's a tricky one because you don't want everyone to jump in, of course.
You want to go first? You go first.
You go first.
No, you go first.
Okay then.
He's first.
I like Divi Coin because of what they've got planned for 2022. If they can get the license to get the fiat ramp, that's real world money going into crypto, and vice versa coming off. If they get the license to do that, they are going to be very big. And in the last quarter, they just announced a sponsorship deal with a telecoms company and also La Liga, something to do with football, otherwise known as soccer. I don't know much about that, but it's a big sponsorship deal. So it's all coming together. So I have big hopes and aspirations for Divi in 2022. Over to you, Paul.
Very smooth wallet also.
Oh yeah, very slick.
Are you talking now just a project or total hedge or?
No, the project you like the most.
It's tough. I have two.
No, you can only have one. The question was one.
Sorry, I have two.
No.
You cannot put in the joker. Not yet. No, the first one.
I can't. I just can't do it. I have to say both. And
Okay,
one of
MoneyByte's one of them, yeah. And what about the other?
I like the economy projects. I like the way their wallet works.
Yeah.
It's amazing how easy it is to do weekly payouts with that wallet. Monkcoin, SUV, a lot of other projects this past week or the week before have incorporated that wallet. Buyrake.
777, Dash D, Givrano, yeah, they're all, yeah. I've got to agree with you there, Paul.
I love that wallet, how simple it is and how well it works. As a project, I'm going to say Flux.
Yeah.
Flux project, they just keep trucking along, moving. They're always doing something. They're announcing something almost every single day.
Web3.
Today they got another listing. I think it was on Hotbit or something like that.
Exchange, wasn't it?
Another exchange, yeah. So they're my two. But the economy is not really just one coin now, is it?
No.
It's a collage.
Yeah.
And that's my big thing when it comes to investing is diversification.
Yeah.
And that's why I like that particular project so much.
Yeah.
They're diversified like unbelievable.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Will it become possible to sell or buy MoneyByte coins on the platform?
In order to do that, in order to comply with money laundering regulations, we'd need a banking license and KYC in place. Obviously, crypto is evolving month by month, year by year. We will have to look very carefully into that so we don't contravene any laws, especially with money laundering. We have to be very careful with that. So anything is possible in crypto, but you can't stray too far away from the current legislation which is in place, so you don't fall foul of the regulators further on down the line. So I can't give you a direct answer on that.
Yeah, that's a good one to mention. And people have to realize that if you are going to the regulations, there's a lot of things to do, and at the moment we are not, by far not ready for that.
Agreed.
Question, if you're okay with it, I'm going to answer it, and you can jump in and correct me. The question is, when will there be another exchange listing? My answer is, for the time being, there will not be any new exchange listing. Mostly because we are volunteering working on the project, and we don't have big bags of money to pay for exchange listings. And secondly, because we don't think that will be positive for the project. That's what we think as a team.
Yeah, but let's just take a step back. Let's look at the exchanges that we have got. None of them are KYC, I believe. We've got South Exchange, long established, no KYC. GraviX, long established, no KYC. Good relationships with iHost and the exchange listings on there, no KYC. I think we have a perfect bag. Yes, they might not be level 1 exchanges, but what people are after also is that facility to be able to move around different exchanges without having to provide their personal identity to exchanges in order to trade and invest in crypto. So I think we've got a good portfolio of exchanges at the moment.
Yeah.
That's just my...
On which exchanges are we?
Which exchanges?
Yeah.
Well, you can always click on our Discord under the info tab.
No, statistics tab.
Statistics, and it says the MoneyByte live info. So we have GraviX, South Exchange, Unnamed Exchange, iHost, South Exchange,
Asymmetrics,
and Xeon.
Yep. I think GraviX and South Exchange are our main ones. GraviX has almost $300 trading volume each day, and South Exchange does have the same. So those are the main ones. Another question for Carlos. Carlos, are you there? He's away. He's sleeping. He is there, but he isn't there. Well, maybe you can answer, Pete. When are you going to be listed on Binance?
Binance, yes. Let me just get my winning lottery ticket. And I'll be able to pay the $1 million fee that it takes to list on Binance. Not a problem.
Yeah, we are going to do it. Well, I understand that some people are asking those questions because crypto is not easy to use for the average people, and not that we are that smart and we are that educated, but I am into crypto more than 7 years, and Paul is into crypto 3, 4, 5 years. Pete is into crypto since 2017. So we have a little bit of knowledge about crypto, but I understand that there are people out there that don't know GraviX, South Exchange, what? So I understand those questions. And Binance is everywhere. They are even sponsoring a soccer team, and the average people are using it. So I understand those questions, but we aren't ready for that by far not. Who knows in February 2022.
Well, I do have a couple lottery tickets right here on my desk. I've never checked to see if they won or not. Maybe they are winners. Then I'd rather go on BitRec.
Yeah, I agree with that. Well, I have a question for the listeners. It's question number 2, the last question. Are we ready for that, Pete?
Yes, Jimmy.
Yeah. The first podcast of this year. What was the temperature outside at this guy?
Which guy?
The people see which guy.
You're pointing the wrong way.
No, for you, but for me, it's Pete. What was the temperature at Pete's place at the first podcast of this year? The first 5 people who give the right answer will get 50 MoneyByte coins. Paid by... No.
I have, like, how are somebody going to figure that out?
Yeah, it's easy, but I don't give too many hints. People have to figure it out themselves. How Pete knows how you can figure it out. No,
I don't think he knows.
He doesn't know, but he knows how to figure it out.
I'll find some way.
So again, what was the temperature at the first podcast of this year at Pete's place? Okay. And you have to say the correct temperature at the moment Pete was talking. And I'm not giving any hints anymore. Okay.
Wow.
We have a question for Paul.
No, you don't.
I have.
Pete, if you have like a little thing in the top right-hand corner telling what the weather and the temperature was, what you were talking, I'm just wondering.
Pete knows, but he cannot say. He's not allowed to say. Paul, there's a question from someone from the community, and that guy is asking, or girl, I don't know, will there be mining investing on the platform?
What is that considered?
I think those people mean, is it possible? Will it become possible to invest into mining?
I mean, right now we have it where you invest MoneyByte and you can rent the rigs.
Yeah, I think this guy doesn't know we have already.
Oh yeah, we do have that.
That's the answer.
There's 52 GPUs that can be rented. All you got to do is figure out what the calculation is for the day, send in the MoneyByte, and rent it for a day. 1 GPU, 10 GPUs, all 50 of them.
I'm showing now to the people on this website. Yeah, people, you can invest into mining. This guy is a hero.
Yeah, you can see I posted a picture in my background. It's gotten a little bigger than what that is right now. That's an older photo.
But people can invest into mining. I can get another question. Pete.
Yes, Jimmy.
What future does the team see for MoneyByte?
Well, all I can say is we're here for the long term, and as discussed earlier, we're using our own hard-earned money to acquire more MoneyByte because we believe in its future. As the crypto market evolves, we see competition from the DeFi markets, but that is such a fledgling market. You have to be a very brave character in order to enter those markets. Masternodes, they've been around for some time now. They provide you with a stable, passive income. They have a track record, and until the DeFi space matures, and we're happy to venture into it, and other options may well come along in crypto, we need to just keep things steady, providing a good service to the existing MoneyByte holders, so everybody enjoys the benefit for the longer term by holding MoneyByte.
Why isn't there professional marketing? Well, I know why. Because we have an own marketing team. But there he is. Carlos.
They can always become professional, just have to pay me.
Yeah. But I think the people mean, why don't we hire marketing people? Why should we? We have our own marketing people.
I think it's exactly that's exactly the answer. It's the more money we invest, the less rewards we give out. Do I enter the competition or?
Hey, Pete is disappearing.
Pete's gone.
He's gone. So I think we need to wind up. We have a good record. I have a lot of material to show to the viewers. So good for me.
I would say look out for 2022. More hedges, more staking, just more use cases for MoneyByte.
Yeah, I think we will. We have amazed the people in 2021 from 12 pools to almost 50 pools, and I think we will amaze the people even more. Maybe not with numbers of pools, but I think we will amaze people with the pools we will add the coming year. That's my objective.
There was a lot of stuff this year done behind the scenes that maybe wasn't even announced and overlooked.
Yeah.
For instance, we started with 2 IQ masternodes. I think we're up to 5. I'm not 100% sure. But we just keep adding more to the existing ones we have, which gives a higher reward out every week on those coins.
Yeah.
The only ones that we're drifting downward on are collateral changes. So I think we started with 6 SUV nodes. I think we're down to 1 right now, and there is going to be another collateral change. I already put enough aside to keep that node running. But if there's another collateral change after that, if I'm not getting 50% of the rewards, we'll have to either consider liquidating it or buying more coins on the next collateral change. Same thing with Monk. They keep going up and the rewards are being paid out, and the only way to keep them going is if we go in the market and buy them.
I think we are going to wind up. All good for me. I will say to all the listeners, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yep.
And we will work on it to make MoneyByte even bigger than it is at the moment. Yeah, that's a good word.